Hey, welcome, State 410. Just wanted to kind of go over with you guys. My last video was a dud. I didn't have audio playing. You guys weren't able to see me. You were able to see me. You just weren't able to hear me. I kind of wanted to go over with you guys some tips again. That video kind of pointed out some tips, but it just didn't have any audio, so I wanted to make sure that you guys got the hint. Um, some of the biggest things you can do in Doomsday just to help yourself as well as your alliance is donate stone. So I'm gonna get right into the video and I'm gonna show you guys my way of doing it. This works on all accounts, even all your farm accounts. It's best to actually, when you first start Doomsday, it's best to actually start donating in your farms on your main alliance. And what you don't donate in your main alliance, like for the technology and stuff, do that while it's in the farm alliance. And then once you donate max, which I'm going to show you how to do that here in a minute, that's when you jump over to your main alliance, add the stone to your main alliance, and come back into your farm alliance for the next time that you donate. But the way I do things is donations wise. You're gonna go here to your technology. That is going to be where you do all your donations. Right now, we're not that far. We're 7 away from actually getting into the last tier, and that's where better rewards are going to happen. A lot more alliance score is going to happen. As you can see, I have 166,000. So my technique is I pick one of these. These are the ones that I tell my alliance we need to focus on. Obviously, most of us run vehicles, so that's what we try and want to do. Um, Fighters, we don't really fight with those other than destroying buildings, which we technically don't need any of this at the moment, so I'm not really too concerned about it. But our vehicles we do because that's our main fighting units. Sorry about that. It's been a long day. But so the way I do it is I am going to hit this 25 times on that one that I want to donate to. And when I get done with that and get all the way down to the end, all right, I am going to, as you can tell, I just made quite a bit of alliance score on that. I was at 167, almost 100,000. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to each of these and you're going to hit this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. All right, each single one of these. If you go to 32, you went too far. All right. So you're just going to keep doing this. Donate the max you can do every day in diamonds. But do it this way so that it limits the amount of diamonds that you're actually using, because that's not important. What's important is this here where you're getting your alliance score that I actually needed to hit 1 on. And you'll see why here in just a minute. So what you want to do is do that so that you can get your max score. I actually didn't need to do that one, but so as you can tell, I just drastically increased that. Almost what 100 and if I do the math, 150,000 points that I just got just off of full donations plus diamond donations. Diamond donations, I will not be able to get another 50 until a new refresh. So that's why it's important to do this method every single day, so that it raises your donations up so that you can get more of these. And then you just go here to your store and you want to buy rocks. So right now I have enough for 3. I don't really buy anything else on here at all other than this on gathering days, and that's it. Shields, advanced teleports, all that stuff I don't really worry about. I usually diamond it my way out, or I'll get them through chests. So don't really worry about those as much. Right now we're in Doomsday, so you want rocks so that you can donate right here. We're almost Alliance 4. Not really. We got quite a bit to go, but it is what it is. So I'm going to donate quite a bit um, because we need to continue to do that. Um, and I'm the R5, so I'm gonna go ahead and donate the rocks so that we can get it. But so that is my donation method that I do on all of my farms. Make sure that you do that for everything. Your main alliance too. Your farms are really good for it. And then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna bring your farm into the main alliance, um, and kind of go through it that way. Um, Today we are in research day, so just try and get all your calls boxes as much as you can. That's going to give you your points, a lot of your resources and stuff like that. We kind of been slacking on Clash of Zones because of Doomsday. We're trying to lose so that we don't go gold because we don't really want to there. Um, I personally do, um, but I am also a team player and a diplomat for our state, so it was a majority vote to stay in silver. We're gonna stay in silver for another calls competition, and then we may think about going gold. But anyway, so that's how I donate stone. That's how I make stone. Um, please, please, everyone, use that method. It will help your alliance out. Doesn't have to be that you're in state 410. Does not matter. Um, but I will show you guys. This is our way of doing our alliance center. So we have three right now. The best setup for alliance centers is what we have. We're a little bit botched right here. This is kind of a weak zone, to be honest, with our alliance center, because we don't have the spacing in between like we should. Um, it'll get there. But anyway, so this here is a strategy that I've been told works really well, and that is you want to go to where all these spots are, and I had my farm actually take these, and you want to space them out. And as you can tell, some of these guys are just dumb. They're probably gonna get removed from our alliance at some point, but they aren't really doing what I needed them to do. But you space it out so that literally nowhere here someone can teleport. Now, obviously, we have a spot here, but that's the whole goal. I could put one right here and no one can teleport in, which is a good thing. So that's what you want. You want to prevent them from teleporting it anywhere close to your alliance center. And then on the other side, this is the most important side over here. You want to have it spaced like just like this, so it takes them forever to get through your buildings, and so that it's not like a whole cluster. If it's a whole cluster of buildings, it's perfect for someone to come and attack. They get a crap ton of points from destroying your buildings, and that's what you don't want. So literally, we're gonna fill all of these spots in. I'm gonna use bases. They tell you not to use bases, but hell, if I have 20 bases, they only have 5 missiles that they can throw at us. Level 19 bases are what you want to fill in this whole area with as you can, and you gotta space all this crap out. Which I don't even know who this is. Yeah, this dude's over here still taking ones and twos. For fuck's sake. But anyway, that's what you want to do is you want to prevent them from coming into your alliance center. You want to push them out all the way over here. So you want to push them way out here, and you want to keep them going all the way out here where you can see open spots. So like this area here is a spot that they can put their rally point, and they have to travel almost 200 kilometers technically if we do this correctly. They have to travel 200 kilometers just to get into our alliance center. And as you can tell, we got this alliance. This is EXS. We're actually working with them right now. They are blockading one of our alliance centers from being hit. So props to you, EXS. I love you guys. I know that Wiley, you're a little bitch. I'm just kidding. But it's all fun and games, man. But anyway, um, they are blocking us here, which is going to benefit them. They actually got kind of hurt this last go around. They lost their alliance center, so it'd be nice if we can help them out. They help us out, and we're going to basically just keep spreading them. We're going to keep going over here, clear up all of this stuff so there's no weak zones. I have fucking 20 farms, so it's going to get filled up at some point. And hopefully before Thursday, which is Hero Day, which is our next duel. We did win yesterday by it was devastating for the other team. I feel bad for them, but hey, we all got to learn somewhere. But we're gonna clear all this stuff out, prevent them from coming in, and that's going to be the tactic that we have to use in order to do better at Doomsday is take all these tiles so that they can't get close to us. We have another farm here. This is EMP. We actually stole most of their big guys for Doomsday. We kind of merged, and that was just we knew that we were going to be a top team. We kind of wanted every heavy hitter we could. And right now we're the seventh rank in the division that we're in. The division that we are in is 401 through 410. That's the states that we have. 403 we're looking out for. 404 we're looking out for. 405 we're looking out for. The other ones, not so much, but they could they could definitely give us a run for our money. Obviously, they're kicking our asses by almost double over here, but it is what it is. All right, so next, that's our tactic for how we're going to set things up. We still have a little bit to go, so it's not perfect. I didn't say it was yet, but it will be. It'll be a hell of a tactic. It'll take them forever to get to us. By that time, we're already going to have an opponent, hopefully, and that opponent will be weaker than us or a really bad base um, alliance centers where they are a little bit easier to get through. But just wanted to kind of give you guys a tip. Anyway, so you're harvesting. You always want to be harvesting materials. Get all of these materials. I have 9 plots to get. I'm going to probably get those here soon. Um, the key to this countdown, guys, it is in 8-hour increments. I do believe it's 8 hours. And every 8 hours after this expires, so it just expired at refresh time. Every 8 hours, you literally want to go through here, and as you can tell, I'm taking level 10s and 11s. I haven't actually hit plots. I haven't hit them in a while. But all of them are level 10s I have, okay? If I had any level 9s, I would get rid of them because I'm on 10s or I'm on 11s. And you basically just keep cycling them out as far as you possibly can so that it raises this. Jesus. Okay, I got quite a bit to catch up these guys. But I haven't hit tiles in a couple days. But anyway, so you want to get this, and the way that these multipliers work is that the higher ranking you are, the higher the multiplier you get. And that's how you kind of increase in points for influence, which is really nice. So unknown, um, well actually unknown is from LOV. That's my alliance that I'm in um, originally. All these other guys, LOV, they are like Rocket Man, Dilly. If I can give you guys credit, you guys are my boys. They're with LOV as well from the start. Sabong, Habs, and IW Pre. Those guys are actually and Cell. Sorry, I miss you, Cell. But those guys are also from EMP. They're the ones that we merged with. Habs is like my brother from another mother, so he him and I get along really well, and we kind of try and keep peace as much as we possibly can in the state. And then Invictus, this is the president right now. He is doing well as well. And SeaWorld, so freaking mad credit to those. We're the top three, 2 alliances, 3 alliances, whatever you want to call it. But we're doing a hell of a job. And also the other ones, BZ9, they are coming up the food chain here. Sky, EXS, they're all doing really well for the state. So you guys just keep that shit up. But anyway, not to go over rankings or anything like that, but so your honor buildings, you always want to, when you first start, always go here to processing and your virus research. Virus research is going to give you your immunity, and your immunity is going to be right here. So if you go to where I am, I'm hitting level 11 tiles, and can take them pretty easily now. But if you look, if I take this a level 11 tile, I'm at 18% damage. So I'm going to take 18, almost 18% poison damage. Try not to hit many tiles that are this way. If it gets under 20,000 or 20%, that's fine. You can hit those. Um, the way I do those, and I'll show you guys my technique real quick, is I will go here, never hit with a full APC. And that's even too much, but it really doesn't matter because I'm not hitting any immunity. So I'm going to take this real quick, and then I'm going to show you guys. As soon as I take this, I'll show you guys my technique on taking this level 11, okay? Um, it's a really good technique. Hopefully it actually works for me this time because it's been screwing me a little bit because of the power. Up the level 10 though, this tactic really does work. So follow this every single time you attack up to level 10. Level 11's been a little bit of a bastard, and it's not working out too well for me, but uh, I'll show you what I'm doing. All right, so if I do this, all right, and if I try and attack with no heroes, just keep the heroes out for now. If I try and attack, it comes up with this right here, insufficient troop power. Please increase the troop power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade that row. All right, and it still says it. So I'm going to go back in, I'm going to upgrade that, and it still says it. So I'm going to keep going one at a time until it tells me that my combat power is okay. All right, and right now we're okay. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to place my heroes in there. My heroes that I use is this. And I will tell you the reason why I use these heroes. So the heroes I use are these three. All right. So what I have is Arsenal. Arsenal skills here is, if you tell, it has two random enemy squads that you're attacking. If you hit multiple enemies, that's good. Obviously, he's not doing a crap ton of damage, but he's still doing damage to those, and that's what you need. And the range is 3. Technically, he could be first or second row, but Reaper is not where I want it to be just yet. But Reaper's the next one, so it's only got a range of 2. This one has the same thing, so it's 2 enemies within the effective range of 3. So really good hero there. And then Shoot a Man's going to be the same thing. So he has 2 enemies, range of 4. That's why he's in my last slot. And this is range of 5. He has 2 more enemies. All right. The good thing about these heroes is there is no turn preparation whatsoever. Arsenal is. He does have a turn prep right here, which I am okay with because first skill, he doesn't have any. And then my last skill, he doesn't either. And he does a shitload of damage, which kicks their ass. So those are the heroes that I chose. And that's why I do it that way. Like I said, it works up to level 10. 10s will work. 11s, do not try it because I still haven't kind of narrowed down the way I want it to be. Now I am level T9s, and most of the time, as you can tell, I hit it and I won. So yippee! But that's where I'm at, is level 11s. It's not 100%. It does fail, but it's a really hell of a strategy up to level 10s and up to about 34-35% immunity. It works quite well as long as you have your heroes pretty much max with those skills where it's attacking with skills. You do not take plots. In these tiles, you do not take them with the actual units that you have in your APC. It's all hero skills, so that's the main thing that I can tell you focus on is your heroes, for being able to take those. So, and we'll try it again. This is what I do literally every single time, is I will pull my heroes out and I will go back up to that same number. Oh, I gotta upgrade. It, oh, oh, right. Maybe we'll just pop on there. Okay. Um, but we will do the same exact thing once more. And the reason being, guys, is because if you look, all right, I am taking poison damage. All right, I'm taking 17.9% poison damage. That means I'm losing that much troops. All right. If you get to a certain percentage after 3 attacks, so you attack this 3 times, you have 3 different rows most of the time that you're attacking of their zombies, their defense units. If you only use your um, if you only use your uh, if you use too many troops, what it does is it takes that percentage and it really adds up the amount of troops that you are losing. And if you get to a certain threshold, a certain percentage, I do believe, and that's what I found in the game, is if you get to a certain percentage of troops that you've lost over those 3 battles, that's where your morale comes into play. So if we look here and we look at a couple of Doomsday Conquest battles, um, okay, so yeah, oh no. So I don't have one actually to show you guys, but I will show you here and see what happens. Okay, that's that. But as you can tell, I mean, I'm not losing any troops whatsoever. Only ones I'm losing is poison damage, but this is really important to watch. Is go into the video, and if you look here, so we get poisoned every turn. All 3 of my rows are gonna get poisoned. The turn ends after all your skills proc, all your vehicles shoot, and either they die, all 3 rows of theirs dies, or or you're done with all of your turns. It's what's really good to have skills. As you can tell, I just destroyed them with all my hero skills. Morale collapsed. Their next row basically comes in. Um, and that's where you guys really want to get down the hero skills with these is because it's really going to be beneficial. As you can tell, I went quite a few turns with these. You have to. That's all of your turns and stuff like that. So that's why it's super important to get your hero skills up, but also do that technique because you're not losing any troops. They're not even the chance to attack your troops until you're basically your heroes proc skills and all that stuff. So that's why it's really good to have really good heroes because the heroes are going to kick their asses every single time. So um, that is the way I do it. And how many territories do I have? So I have 6 territories. Um, level 10s, I think I have perfect immunity now. Let me just double check. Yes, so I have perfect immunity. So here is the best way I can tell everyone to do it. All right, I'm going to go to here. So a lot of people have been asking me about this, your strategy, your special training. All right, I don't personally do it because I think it's bullshit. All right, you're getting 3,600 honor, you're getting 34,000 hero XP. All right, but when you do it, you're losing 10 durability. All right, durability is key in this game. So what I tell people is screw that, don't do that, don't hit that. And the reason being is because if you look here at this level 10, it gives you the same exact amount of honor, which in Doomsday, the 2 main things that you want is honor so that you can upgrade your skills, as well as stone, which is going to be for donation stone, for setting buildings, setting line structures, all that stuff. That's a big contributing factor to your alliance contributions. So it's always donating stone. So what I do is when I fill up, and I'm going to fill up here in the next hour, I'm going to hit all of my tiles, and I'm going to basically deplete all of my durability for the night. And then tomorrow, I will basically just be harvesting level 11s because that's probably what I'm going to go for. I'm gonna probably cancel out some of my 10s and make them a level 11s, so I can try and get up back into the top three. Um, but the best thing to do is just over and over again hit these level 10 tiles. Whatever your 0% is, all right, that's in your highest. So if you're at 9, hit 9s. If you're at 10s with 0%, hit 10s. If you're at 5s, hit 5s. And that's because you're getting what little bit of stone at lower levels, you're still getting stone, but you're also getting a lot of honor. That's how I farm my techniques is I will just farm for honor and stone. So, like I said, that is when you have all of these buildings max when you're at 69 out of 69 in my case, is where I would do my farming method of just hitting those tiles over and over again, especially if you're about to get off, like I am, and go to sleep for 8 hours or what. Not, I don't even sleep 8 hours. Who am I kidding? Anyway, so I do that right before I go to sleep, and I will get those. I will get those. So, but make sure these here. This is another tactic that I tell people. Any random tiles, okay? Any random ones, abandon as soon as you can. And the reason being is look at this. All right. So say you want to occupy. This is a level 9, a level 9 tile. Okay. You're only producing 450 per hour of this crop. All right, it's a contaminated crop. So only influence value you're getting is this number right here, which is 400. That's super weak for it to be a level 9 plot. So abandon these as much as you can. Because if you look here, so that's a level 9, just regular plot. There's no thing, special about it. But if we look here, this is a level 9. You're making double the amount of resources. You're making this here. But this is tremendous. This is 8 times, right? Did I do the math right? Yeah. Almost 8 times the amount of influence is what you're going to get by just taking any of these. And it doesn't have to be a deposit, it can be anything, a level 9 farm. All right, that's the same crop, it's making twice as much. It's almost 8 times the amount of influence. And influence value, remember, influence value is right here. All right, your territories, your rankings. That's where you're at. So that's what you need as far as your influence is you need those. So always be doing that. Um, Another tactic is always be processing. Me personally, I love processing this. I still want to get my virus lab up. And the reason being is because as soon as we get our AC down for level 4, which we are going to corner it out, we're going to put our AC4 right on this corner over here. So if you look here, these are level 12s, all the way up to level 15 plots. So I'm nowhere near even close to hitting this damn thing. If you look there, this is 52,000 influence value that you want to get. That's crazy. Just straight crazy. If you look, I'm at 3,300. So I may never get to that point. I probably will, but I just have to grind a little bit more. But yeah, so that's what you want to work towards because it's producing a crap ton. Once you get up to that point, you're good. Um, and that's what it is. So just wanted to kind of give you guys some basic tips on that. That's what I do. Like I said, farm stone as much as you possibly can. Your farms, make sure that you're doing that donation method. Donation method is super important. That's how you can rapidly increase stone, and there is no cooldown whatsoever for donating to your farm alliance and then coming into your main alliance and buying anything from the store. So don't even worry about filling your farm alliance up with the stone blocks, the stone rocks, using those points. Just do it on your main alliance and then have your farms come in and buy them. They don't have to donate to the actual alliance. You can if you wanted to, but remember there's a 4-hour window of a cooldown that you can't donate to the actual technology. but you can buy the stone and immediately donate it to the main alliance. So the way I do it currently is I will bring a farm in, and I'll show you guys um, how I do it. So my main account, I already have one. I already have one in there right now, so it actually can donate. Um, Hang on for 1 minute. I gotta secret snake this crap here. All right. So when you go in, um, okay, there's a crap ton of boxes. Jesus, man. This is actually the real reason I wanted EMP to come into our alliance. I'm not gonna lie. Um, Give credit to Sibong. That dude spends mad money in this game. Mad, mad money. But he's awesome. So, but yeah, anyway, so just go in here and do the same exact thing. Just donate crap ton here. Okay. All right, so I have enough for multiple boxes, but yeah, literally just buy those. And then there is no cooldown for donating. So you literally just put it right on in. All right? Always do that. And then as soon as you're done that, go here, quit, go back into your farm alliance, add this account to their farm alliance, and you're good to go. Do that with all your farms. It's the fastest way to get donations up so that you can get that Alliance Center. Once you have your Alliance Center 4, and I know that Spazzle, he's going to check out this video, he's going to watch it. He's the one that I've actually been getting a lot of information from. Um, I feel like boxing in my Alliance Center, I need to finish Alliance Center 4 before I box in AC1. Because AC1, I'm going to basically use all my farm accounts where the farm accounts aren't going to come in and donate anymore. They're going to have their own building set at their own Alliance Centers. And then we're going to spread those out as well and do the same exact technique. We're going to have the whole fucking state like pretty much blockaded where they're only going to be able to come in certain spots, which is going to be really nice. So that's our game plan for Doomsday, is to never get attacked well. It probably will happen because this is our first kind of real good season at it, but we're going to try and prevent it. But anyway, the video is super long. Appreciate you guys staying and watching all of it. Any questions, comments? This one actually has audio, so hopefully my voice wasn't too hateful for you guys. Um, but yeah, just send me some comments, anything like that. Anything that you guys want to see, I would like to show you so that you kind of get the picture and kind of put it all together. Because I know this Doomsday is very strategic and tedious. It takes a long time. Plus, there's a lot of strategies that you can have to play in it. I'm trying to learn myself, but I am learning from the best and then implementing tactics the best way I possibly can. So again, just comment, let me know if you guys have any questions. I appreciate you guys hanging out and see you next time.